Here are some ideas on how to take a simple chord progression and turn it into a funk groove. If you've been following my lessons, most of the time I've been showing you how to play ideas over one chord or a bump. This time we're going to take these ideas to a chord progression. So let's take a look at the chords first. We're going to be in the key of G. E minor 9 is going to be the 6th chord. B minor 7 is going to be the 3rd chord. A minor 7 is going to be the 2 chord. D9 is going to be the 5 chord. Then G major 9 is going to be the 1 chord. And here I'm going to play a secondary dominant, the 5 of the 6, B7 sharp 5, to add tension to go back to the 6th chord, E minor 9. So now let's take a look at the first two guitars. Guitar 1 is going to be a funky guitar play on the top 4 strings. And for guitar 2, I'm going to be playing a lead part following the chords. So guitar 1, let's try to follow those chords on the top 4 strings, right? So let's start with E minor 9. Here I have the chord, like my reference chord. I have the E note on the 7th fret of the A string. If I go one string up to the low E string, I have the 5th, right, on the bass. I can take that note to the high E string, and I'm going to have kind of a G major 7 chord, right? But with the bass on E, it becomes an E minor 9. Here's a really nice concept. You can say that a G major 7, that is the 1 chord, with the bass on the 6th chord, is going to give me a 6th chord minor 9. Then for the next chord, B minor 7, all I'm doing is bringing that G note, 5th fret of the D string, a whole step up to that A note. So I have a really classic B minor 7 chord here on the top 4 strings. Then for the 2 chord, A minor 7, I'm going to use this voicing. Right? If I take that A note away, I just have a C major triad here. That's the 4 chord in the key of G. So the 4 chord with the bass on the 2 chord, 2 chord minor 7. Then I'm going to go to the 5 chord, in this case D9. And on the top 4 strings, of course, I'm going to go for this one, right? I have a D9, and also in this case, I'm bringing that 3rd, 7th fret of the B string, half step up to the 4th. So I'm going to have a D9 sus4 here. So I'm creating a little bit more movement in this chord, from D9 to D9 sus4. Now for the 1 chord, G major 9. Again, I'm playing on the top 4 strings, so I'm going to go back to this B minor 7. Look what happens if I put my bass on G. I actually have a G major 9 here. I have the root, then I have the 9, that's the A note, I have the 5th, I have the major 7, F sharp, and I have the major 3rd. So if you play the 3 chord minor 7 and put the bass on the 1 chord, you have a 1 chord major 9. And to finish the alter chord, B7 sharp 5, all I'm doing is bringing that bass note on the low string to the high string. So I have this